Why was that? Well, because those in power thought they knew the people and how they would react. They didn't bother to understand their concerns. It was like they were some isolated bureaucracy looking down their noses at their subjects, making decisions that had negative effects on them, not seeming to care, shoving big bills down their throats. Their newly anointed leader was more interested in being king of the world than leader of the people. Oh, wait.
Does that ring a bell?
No.
You're talking about...
Scratch that. My mistake. That's our president. And him in Congress with the health care bill and the cap and tax bill. I'm sorry, sometimes I just get confused. Things happen today, they happen then, today, then. I'm sure it wasn't really that bad way back then. Well, maybe bad enough to start a revolution. Well, this is where I was going to stop for tonight. However, the healthcare summit 2 weeks ago, it so irked me, I just have to say something about it. Was anyone else appalled when the President of the United States called our free market system evil? That's how he described the private healthcare industry. Called them evil. How dare he?
Amen.
Yep.
How dare Congress not challenge him? We've been telling them for a year. Nobody's listening, but we've been telling them for a year. Don't argue about what's going in the bill and what's not going in the bill, because it's not the bill, stupid. We don't want the bill. We know the federal government. Regardless of who's in power, they're going to grab more power, they're going to grab more control, because they're going to say everything we eat, everything we drink, everything we touch affects our health. Folks, it's part of the progressive plan to dismantle the free market system.
Yes.
You bet.
Amen.
Where in the Constitution does it give either the legislative or executive branch the power or the right to tell any private company what product they can make, what they can charge for that product, or what they can pay their employees? My friends, that smacks of socialism.
Yep. Communism.
Communism to me.
Yep.
Our constitutional republic cannot survive under a European style of socialist democracy. One of them has to go. It was Thomas Jefferson who said, "A government shall restrain men from injuring one another, and shall leave them otherwise free to regulate their own pursuits of industry and improvement." That says it all. Our Declaration of Independence lists 27 grievances, and then it states, "At every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury." Well, we have petitioned our Congress and our President. Not just President Obama, but President Bush before him. Stop the spending!
Amen.
You got it.
Stop taxing us just to fund your spending. Stop growing government with new power and new control at the expense of our freedom and liberty. Well, we've received the same kind of response our founding fathers received. We've been told, sit down and shut up. Sorry, Mr. President. Sorry, Madam Speaker. Sorry, members of Congress, we will not sit down. We will not shut up.
There you go.
We are not going to let you destroy our Constitution and our nation. Let's make sure every politician understands if they don't protect and defend the Constitution that every one of them took an oath to defend, then they are gonna go too.
Hopefully. God, I hope.
Get the tar and feathers ready. We're gonna take this country back.
Well, thanks, Rich. Now, how many heard that the recall movement is